if your ad is working, you may have interest in scaling that ad in order to get better results, and that's why you scale your ad. So in this video, we're talking about the right way by which you can be able to scale your ad and get the result that you are looking for. But before you scale an ad, you should be able to find an ad that is already winning for you, that's already giving you consistent leads for your business. So scaling only means that you are increasing the budget so that you can get better results running the same ad. So before you consider scaling an ad, you should be able to find a winning one first before you put budget on it. So we have two ways of scaling an ad, and today we'll be teaching you all these two ways and how you can be able to apply all these two ways in terms of scaling your ad. And the first one is what we call vertical scaling. Now in vertical scaling, what we do in vertical scaling is to be able to increase the budget slowly on a winning ad. Remember, the term here in this video is a winning ad, an ad that's consistently bringing you good results. So in scaling an ad through the vertical method, you have to increase the budget slowly. I recommend 10 to 30% of the initial budget that you are using. So if you are using $10 for an ad per day, if you want to scale, you can go to the next should be at least $12, the next can be $15, the next can be $20, and then the next can be $25, right? This is what I want you to understand. Even if you are using the smallest budget, you can dedicate 1 week for scaling, and then you can be able to achieve the result that you are looking for. Now if you maintain or you have a slower rate of increasing your budget, what happens here is that you're able to get a better result for the product that you are selling, right? You have stable, better, consistent results. But if you are somebody that just jumps from $10 to $20 for scaling of your ad, it's likely that you will experience what we call higher cost per result, right? You'll be experiencing higher cost to get leads since your budget has just jumped over time. So the best way to be able to scale an ad through vertical scaling and to increase it. So that winning ad that is in your ad manager, to go to that ad and then monitor everything and then increase the budget gradually. But before you increase the budget, I would like you to do something for me. Just go get a pen and paper. That ad that is working for you, write every step that you have taken in order to get that ad done, from the objective that you have used to the initial budget to the targeting that you have used to the ad copy and everything that you have used. Just go write it down. The reason why I want you to write it down is that this will serve you as a guide, so that when next you're writing an ad, you can be able to compare what you have done before and what you are going to do now, and then you can run an ad that will consistently bring you good results. This is just a bonus that I've given you, right? Now the second way to scale an ad is what we call horizontal scaling. Now in horizontal scaling, what happens is that you are running an ad and the ad is already giving you results. Now you want to increase the number of people that are coming through that ad, or the number of customers that are coming through that ad. Instead of you increasing the budget here, we study this winning ad, write down what makes that ad works, or note things that make that ad work, and replicate the same thing in another ad set. Okay, so in another ad set, you are just placing the same ad there. We may not change anything about that ad, or in other instances you can try to change to other interests that you think people have the same characteristics as the one that you are having, or other locations that you think the people that your ads are being shown to also have. So let's say you are selling a product to people that are located in Kumasi, and then the ad is doing well. Then you can know that yes, if it's working well in Kumasi, find another place in Ghana that also have the same behavior pattern as people that are living in Kumasi. If you put these ads in front of them, that's also a way of scaling, which means that the same ad is being shown to other people at other places, expecting to get the same result that the original one is bringing you. But before you also scale that ad, do the same thing that I've told you before, or after the vertical scaling. Write down what is working in a notebook so that you can be making references to them. What are some of the common mistakes that you make when you want to scale up an ad? The first mistake is that when you want to scale up an ad, we just start scaling up an ad that we are not able to have enough data on, right? So first, if you want to scale up an ad, make sure that the ad that you want to scale, that ad is already bringing you results. If you scale a dead ad, expect dead results. And if you scale a winning ad, you can prepare for good results from that ad also. Secondly, you have to work with data in your meta ads manager. The cost per click, cost per messaging conversation, cost per sale. These are things that will inform you or give you enough information about what is working in your business, right? And this is what will tell you what to scale and what not to scale, and it will even tell you your return on investment that you are making through that ad, right? Now, the third mistake that you make when you are scaling an ad is changing everything at once. Because an ad is working, you want to change everything for that ad in order to see how it performs. Don't touch a winning ad. The best way to see if that winning ad can perform again is creating another ad having the same characteristics and using that one to test. Never change anything about a winning ad until you have tested it through another means, else you will kill that winning ad. So if you find yourself doing any of these three mistakes whilst you want to scale up your ad, this is how you can be able to solve it. I am Herbert. I talk about meta ads and how we can be able to use it to increase our sales and visibility online. Don't forget to like, leave a comment about the next topic that you want me to talk about, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in my next video.